Hey guys, what's up? It's Kyle here, King of K-pop. I want to talk about a topic here. The topic I want to talk about is Chill PD. Chill PD, you know, is the CEO of Stardom Entertainment. He had just had an interview, I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, talking about his new boy band that he is going to debut next month, Topp Dogg. Now, we knew originally that Topp Dogg consists of 5 members, I believe. But now, he just revealed that Topp Dogg is going to be a 13-member boy band. And I kind of want to give my thoughts on this, as well as my thoughts on some people's reactions to this, or negative reactions or backlash towards Chill PD. Okay, so number one, which I find funny. Chill PD, I believe maybe the same day that he announced the news of this boy band, or maybe the day before that, Chill PD had an interview where he talked about his issues with Block B, and someone asked him, about XO. What was his thoughts on XO? And he says that XO are a lot of members put together, but individually they have no talent. Individually, they're just a big number group, but individually they bring nothing to the group individually, and they don't have any skills individually. So this is what he said. This got a lot of exotics, like just in a fiery blaze of anger, to say, how dare you talk about XO, a 12-member boy band, when you're coming out with a 13-member boy band. I'm an XO fan, but I really wasn't up in arms about this. And I'll tell you why. I've known Chill PD's career followed his career since I was like a teenager. Chill PD he's a famous underground rapper, I would say. Nothing he's had has really, he's made some of his albums have done well, but there was nothing that was like groundbreaking or mainstream. It's only been, well noticed by hip hop enthusiasts, in the K-pop music scene, most notably underground. Chill PD has always, for years, the reason I'm not upset is this, because Chill PD for years has always been a shock jock. Chill PD has criticized tons of artists in the K-pop scene, only to reluctantly go right back and do and cop out what he criticized other artists or idols doing. And a lot of times Chill PD says stuff just to get attention, to meet media attention. And I just sit back and I just laugh, because I know how the guy works for years. I'm not personally know, but I know kind of how he does things to get media attention, and just to see people's reaction off of it, and I'm like, you're feeding the machine. So Chill PD made a comment about XO, and then to have turned around and come to find out Topp Dogg is going to be a 13-member boy band. I don't really take it seriously, because like I said, PD is he's a shock jock. He used to criticize Big Bang years ago, and how he thought one of YG's regiments of training Big Bang was that he would have all the members write 100 songs a month, or every other month, something like that, to get them in the habit of writing and composing their own music. Chill PD thought that this type of training method was unethical. He thought it was stupid, didn't make sense. And come to find out, when he was training Block B, he had them to do the exact same, go through the exact same training regimen, and having them write their own songs, 100 songs for a month, to get them in the habit and whatnot. As well as he ended up giving compliments to Big Bang, and he's taking huge knocks at Big Bang, and even G-Dragon personally, for years. So it doesn't really surprise me that what he said with XO, so I'm not really upset about that. Now, he said that Topp Dogg, he's trained for for 2 years. And a lot of people, again, are kind of a little bit up in arms, saying 2 years, that's not enough time in training. I agree, but realistically though, I'm kind of in defense of the 2-year training. Simple reasons, fact is this here is because there have been a few other groups that have been trained for 2 years. As a matter of fact, I believe Block B, I think he trained for about maybe 2 years. Block B didn't have a long training process. In Black, Rain's boy band, they were trained for 2 years. Most groups that have been trained for maybe 2 years to maybe 1 year, reason why sometimes their training regimen is shorter than most is because a lot of the members that they have or that they pick for the group have prior experience, whether they've been to, you know, tons of auditions, they know how to write music, they've made a name for themselves on the independent scene, or they've had some exposure to the music industry by being in other groups, whether those groups have been failures or not, or some have been members in groups in Japan that may have flopped or whatnot. That's the only reason why some of these groups, they can do 2 years of training and come out to be just fine. Bangta Boys, they really haven't been trained that long, really, because a lot of them have had prior experience, you know, in writing and composing their own songs and whatnot. Because Bangta Boys, they were supposed to have been out since 2011. They're supposed to have been out by now, and the only reason why they end up delaying the comeback for that group is because of you know, a lot of member changes. The only original member I think of Bangta Boys is Rap Monster. But anyway, so I'm just saying all this to say 2 years I don't think is really bad. And Cho PD, regardless of how personally you think of him against Block B and whatnot, Cho PD, he has a knack for finding good talent. I will give him that. He has a knack for finding good talent, and he has a knack for finding people that have experience, rather than writing their own music, composing their own songs. He's good at that. That's why he had Block B. All the members there are talented in writing and composing their own songs. 3, if not all the members of Evil have experience in writing and composing their own songs. So, and as a matter of fact, one of the members of Topp Dogg was one of the original, supposed to be members of the Bangta Boys. And the Bangta Boys are very experienced. So, I mean, it just says enough in a nutshell right there. So this team being trained for 2 years, I really don't mind that. The only problem I have with this group, not necessarily them, but them being 13 members, is the fact that Cho PD recently said that it was hard for him to manage Block B, 7 members. So my thing is, why the hell would you, if you were struggling with 7, and he admitted this, why the hell would you, what would make you think you could manage a 13-member boy band if you said that you've had struggles managing 7-member boy band? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And plus, on top of that, he's not doing that much with Evil. So again, I don't get it. I'm excited for the group, just for the simple fact that there are some people that I want, 2 or 3 members I do know that have had some exposure in the underground scene that are going to be a part of this group, Topp Dogg. So I'm curious to see from that end. Plus, they did release some mixtapes of Topp Dogg earlier this year, which I thought the mixtapes sounded pretty good. They sound like a good group. So yeah, I just want to get my thoughts on this. You guys let me know what you think of Cho PD's new boy band, Topp Dogg, debuting next month. What do you think about them being 13 members? What do you think about his comment on XO, only to turn right back around and say his new boy band is going to be 13 members, pretty much the same number as XO? And what do you think about, you know, his group only being trained for 2 years? I want you guys' thoughts in the box below. Comment, subscribe, peace.